I am expanding my money identity. And if you're serious, this is for you. For years, I've worked on strategy. I worked on healing after that. But what I see now is this. If your money identity doesn't expand, your income won't either. And I've reached a point personally where I'm ready to expand mine and guide others who are ready to do the same. First of all, who is this for? This is not for beginners. This is for serious entrepreneurs, creators building something real, school owners, coaches, founders, people who don't need more motivation, people who are tired of the hamster wheel. And for sure, you don't lack intelligence, you don't lack strategy, but your income hasn't expanded to match your potential. And when I say this, it could also be for people on a high level income. But you feel there's more, you're ready for the next. What I'm speaking about is identity. So I've shared again and again my story, but I will do quickly here too, because there's a reason for all of this. My first phase, I got like this image yesterday and the feeling that I've had before, and that's why I'm creating this video and I'm sharing with you right now what's going on and the possibility for you. So my first phase in all of this was when I paid off $1.5 million debt. And this started, I had the debt for some years, but this started in 2012. My journey started there. I made a decision. I felt something very powerful in me to solve the debt. And so powerful that a lot of synchronicities showed up for me. I followed them. I took action on them. And action is maybe the right word for this phase, because what I've seen again and again and what came to me yesterday was a phase of masculine energy only. So it was hustle. It was pushing, it was discipline, it was grinding, it was proving, it was strategies, it was action. And fact is, in less than 4 years, I built a company with 60 people in the team, offline and in a very, very competitive business area. And actually it was a cleaning business, professional cleaning business. I paid off the $1.5 million debt. And I worked relentlessly. It worked, but it cost. And that brings me to the second phase, and where this phase, the second phase, actually led me into the manifestation and being curious around this. Because after I built the company, I was on the top and I met this woman. I dated her for some years, 6 in total, on and off. And for this video, very, very quickly, but it was a very manipulating and very stressful and very with narcissistic tendencies partnership woman. So it led me into my second crisis. The first was financial. After the financial crisis came the masculine phase, and then with my big personal crash came the next phase for me, which was much more feminine. I'm not speaking about the sex, I'm speaking about the energies. And that phase was after the personal crisis, after the relationship breakdown, and after me burning out. I went inward. I healed. I worked with traumas. I slowed down. I let go. I released. I transformed. And I stepped into the female energy, meaning much more about flow and intuition and creativity. And I went into that phase, probably also how I became an actor suddenly, by following that intuition. And it healed me, using those words. It healed me. It transformed the energies that had been trapped in the body for so many years. But what I also saw was that it did not automatically expand income, which is what leads me to the next phase where we are right now. I am in Skool communities now. I love being in there. I love engaging and participating. And what I see is that there's so much around strategies. And I know that energy because I was in it for 4, 5, 6 years until I had the big crash. And again, I built my company. I paid off the $1.5 million debt. That was very focused energy. But the thing is, what I see now, and this is where the expansion happens for real. This is when we, and again, I'm not speaking about the body, the physical part of this, it's all energies. This is when we combine the masculine structure with the feminine alignment. And we get power. Structure without alignment, it's pressure. Alignment without structure is fantasy. So money identity, expansion to a whole new level, and I'm in it right now. It requires both. So I did that. We can, with strategies and pure effort, we can create businesses. We can create a bigger income. But the thing is that it's only half of the coin, or half of the circle, or half of the power. So when we combine it and take the feminine energy into it, meaning being open to creativity, being open to flow and intuition, and then also use the masculine structure and action and discipline, it's power. So that became my clarity, and it has been coming to me. And I will share why this is very important for you. If you are a serious entrepreneur and you want to expand your money identity, your money capacity, because my realization is that my nervous system doesn't need a less ambition. It needs bigger capacity, and so does yours. A money identity is not about wanting more money. It's about becoming the person who feels safe earning more, feels safe keeping more, feels safe being at that level, whatever it is. I was traveling with a mentor of mine some years ago, and I was with billionaires on that journey. They were still expanding their capacities, their identity. So it's about feeling safe to the next level. It's not just about the growth and the expansion, but also that the nervous system feels safe there. And also a big thing for me that has been keep coming up for me is feel safe leading at that level. So if you are a creator, if you're an entrepreneur and you're a serious entrepreneur, maybe you have a team around you. My biggest team was 500 people. This is years ago. But I also see today that if we expand our team, if we expand our business, well, it demands our leadership, us as human beings, to expand too, which has all to do with the money identity. So what I'm saying here is that income expands when identity expands. So maybe you can see yourself in what I started with. You want to expand your living experience. You want to expand your money identity or your money container, and again, it doesn't matter if you're doing 10K or 100K or a million a month. It's the same thing. So I've been building the manifestation community, and I've said from the beginning I would let this unfold as it unfolds, meaning I wouldn't have a strategy, not a clear strategy. I just follow my inspiration, which is very much in the female energy. And what has been coming to me it's been showing its small things. And yesterday I had this big thing around this after a few calls yesterday, and I really felt it. So everything I've been sharing this video is around this. So from now on, my community will focus 100% on money manifestation. And if I'm being more specific here, it will focus on money identity expansion. And as it has been from the beginning, this is not hype. It has nothing to do with hustle. It's not just sitting there and think positive. Probably if you are a serious, experienced entrepreneur, you know like me that won't do it. So this is where the real work is. It's identity work, nervous system capacity, aligned execution. Again, combining the female energy with the masculine energy, for me equals power. So what will happen now, and the first step in our community, is a 7-day money identity reset. And I haven't created it yet, so it will be created very soon. And this is something that will be, at least in the beginning, it will be free. But it's very important to mention, whether you are watching on YouTube or you are in the community, that this is not casual. Meaning that there will be commitment to enter this 7-day reset. And the commitment will be daily commitments. It will be presence. It will be honest reflection. And it will be taking action on the things that needs to be taken action on. This is initiation. And one thing is for sure, I know that I am leveling up myself, but I will be very clear around this. If you cannot commit for 7 days, this next level is not for you. I'm making it free. A lot of people say don't give things for free because other people will not feel the right thing about it and they will not do it. So this is up to you if you are ready to commit to that. And if you cannot commit to that, meaning that you will, maybe you say you will, but commit to it and then do it, then this level is not for you. That's for sure. So that's the 7 days. And I'm giving you, if you're in the community, I'll give you a word if you want to be put on the list to be the first to join this. And if you are not in the community, the link is below this video. So the 7 days is the beginning. After the 7 days, I will create, and this has been building in my mind for some times now, but there will be a second phase, which in the beginning will also be free. And I'm not sure if it will be free for very long, but we'll see. But this phase is only to enter when the first phase has been done 100%. This is commitment. And this second phase, it builds on the first phase, which is, just to mention a bit here, but it's very much about vision clarity. It's about purpose activation, feeling the call in your body and building direction from identity. So these things I just mentioned now, they're things that I've been feeling during my life. And I mentioned it also in this video when I created the 60 people in my team business in less than 4 years. It started with this expansion of energy where I felt the decision, I am going to pay off the $1.5 million debt. That decision led to so many great things. And that's the power I want to help you. If you get to that, and if it's the right thing for you, I want to help you step into that power, feel that power, get the clarity on what it is that you want to do. So the 7 days, that will be, let's start with that. There will be money pattern awareness, nervous system recalibration, emotional relationship to income, identity audit, structure for expansion. And when I say these things, it's important that this is not mindset hacks. This is identity shift. People have gone through the first version of the 7 days, which was broader. Now it's about money, and have experienced limiting beliefs, thoughts, and also emotions that kept them in their reality. Now we're speaking about expansion and expanding that reality so you can manifest, create, whatever you want to call it, the next level or what's possible for you. So again, it's an identity shift. If you are not in the community, there's a link below this video, and the community is free also, so you can just click and just join us if you want. If you are inside of the community or you see this video and you want to join us, join into the community. And if you want to join the 7-day money identity expansion, then just enter in the comments below this post and video, just enter 7-day money. I'll write it in the post too. And I will keep your name with me, so when I begin to create this, I will make sure that you will see it, and I will make sure that if you're ready to commit, that you will be one of the first one opening this container. So again, so much of my life I've been chasing money, and what I am building now for myself and helping other people with the same is becoming the person that money trusts. And this thing has been coming to me again and again. If strategy was enough, you'd already be filthy rich. If strategy was enough, you'd already be filthy rich. This is about the real work. This is about identity. I'm expanding mine. If you're serious, come expand yours with me. So I hope to see you. I hope this did something inside of you. Maybe something happened in your mind or in your body. This is very much about the body. This is very much about energies. So I'll see you.